Hey, how's it going? Vladimir Donis here. So, hey, I wanted to jump online and do a quick video to talk about network marketing daily method of operation. So, essentially, I want to talk about three things. The three things that I want to talk about is I want to talk about your customer's own word. I want to talk about the concept of a bridge, and I also want to talk about making the connection, essentially. But before I talk about these specific topic, essentially, I like to provide context before I do anything from a marketing standpoint. I believe that every business owner needs to have a marketing plan. And the only way for you to have a marketing plan is for you to have a marketing roadmap. So whenever I teach marketing, whenever I talk about marketing, I speak about marketing from a roadmap standpoint. So today, the thing that I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking about the audience. So essentially, what this is a marketing roadmap that I use when I work with people, when I talk about marketing, and when I deliver marketing content. So I just wanted to let you know precisely where we are at inside of the marketing roadmap. We're going to be talking from the audience standpoint. So essentially, when I think about this specific topic, I started to kind of just think about, early on when I started teaching marketing locally. And essentially, one of the things I used to do is I used to say to the individuals that came to my workshop, okay, in the next couple of months, I'm going to be producing more marketing content. Tell me precisely what problems you're having and what thing you wanted to know. So I kind of just put myself to the test because I wanted to learn as much about marketing as possible. So if my audience asked for a specific topic, then I had to go and learn that specific topic to turn back around and teach whatever it is that my audience wanted to know about. Essentially, one of those days, someone wanted to know about search engine optimization. I said to myself, darn it, because I had purchased a search engine optimization course, but I hadn't done anything with it. So now that someone had asked for, questions on search engine optimization, I had to go through the course, and then I had to go and teach the course. So now one of the things I always did as well is that I didn't just teach the course, I also demonstrated, with the class. So essentially, if you think about, I'm going into this class, I'm about to teach search engine optimization. I was pretty much inside of my WordPress website, and I was actually doing some of the stuff that I was going to be teaching these specific individuals. So I use my business at that specific time as an example. So what I would do is I would log into my WordPress website. I would show them pretty much step by step. This is how I would do it for this one. This is how I would do it for this. This is how I would do it for that. So precisely, I went through a step-by-step guide with those specific individuals. Now, at the time, the thing that I was going through in terms of creating content, I was creating content for my dating website. So I was creating these content, walking my class through search engine optimization and using my dating website as a specific example. Now, I didn't have a lot of faith, to be honest with you, at the time. I didn't know that it was going to work. But what happened is that a couple of months later, some of the content I started to produce as it relates to the dating industry, I started to get some traction. So now my dating website at the time, I had one specific call to action. And that call to action is I wanted the people to download a lead magnet. That's what I wanted them to do. But essentially what started to happen is that people started to call me. And then one day I remember I got a call from an individual, from a young lady, pretty much saying, hey, I read your article online. I saw that you've written a lot of things about dating, and I want dating advice from you. And it shocked me, to be honest with you, because I am not the person to get dating advice from. If you want marketing advice, I'm your guy. Dating advice, not so much. But then again, I wanted to kind of just understand, okay, why is it this specific individual think I'm qualified to talk about dating? And the reason why I was qualified to talk about dating is because throughout the course of a couple of months, I had been researching keyword around specific terms, and I had been writing content about those specific keywords. So because of that, this specific individual, thought I was in the best place to go ahead and provide her with advice. So essentially, your customer's own words, what happens is that if you research content specifically, keywords, let's just say specific to whatever it is that your customers are looking for, you can go ahead and create content. So when I created that content, what happens is that content became a bridge. So now this individual started to kind of just, look for me and kind of just research me as an individual. And then we're able to kind of just make the connection. Now, I wasn't able to completely solve her specific problem, to be honest with you. I referred her to someone else, but that same concept applies to whatever it is that you're doing, online. And more specifically, network marketing daily method of operation. If I were to tell someone, what the best thing to do on a daily basis, the first thing is to find the words that your customers are searching online, right? So whatever topic it is that your customers are searching online, find out what that topic is and write about it. That's the first thing. So if you write about a specific topic, what's going to happen is that the more you research about your specific audience, the more you're going to know about them, the more you're going to kind of be seen as an authority, and the more you'll learn about them. And essentially, the more you learn about a specific target audience, the more you'll be able to help them, and the better you'll be able to serve them. So essentially, I think I've written maybe about 40 or 50 different articles around dating. So what I was doing is I was using a free tool called the Google Keyword Planner, and I would search for keywords that are specific to the dating niche, and I would write content around that specific keyword. You may be asking yourself, okay, well, my industry doesn't have keywords. I would say to you, no, that is not true. Every industry have keywords. So for me, a daily method of operation would be find keywords in your specific industry, write about that keyword, and then create content around that. It's going to do a couple of things for you. It's going to bring people closer to you, and it's going to allow you to know a lot more about your specific audience. To me, that is the one thing that you can do that's going to kind of just help you to kind of just get a whole bunch of results on the back end. Then again, what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to kind of just create a bridge. So your content is going to create a bridge, and then at the end of the day, you're going to be able to make the connection with them, and that connection is going to allow you to make a sale. So for me, that's the thing that I work on the most, to be honest with you. I mean, for me, I have to work on that on a regular basis because I'm teaching marketing. So if I'm teaching marketing on a regular basis, one of the things that I got to do on a regular basis is I have to study and understand my specific audience. I have to produce these specific videos that's going to address questions that my audience have. And that is the thing that I would say you should continue to work on daily. The more you understand your specific audience, the more you'll be able to connect with them. So this is the bridge, and the more you'll be able to make the connection with them, and the more you'll be seen as the individual that can go ahead and solve the problem. All I did is I just researched keywords, wrote about those specific keywords, and now to this day, I'm getting calls all of the time from people looking for dating advice. I am not a dating coach, so I have to refer them out. So I'm sure whatever it is that you do, whatever product you're selling, you're probably a lot better at it than I am as a dating coach, which is why I'm going to reemphasize the fact that you need to research your specific target audience, research keywords, and then once you understand them, you can go ahead and write content around that specific keyword. After you write the content, publish it on social media, publish it on your website, publish it all over the place so that way people can find you. One of the things that I'm doing right now is that my partner and I are hosting a free web class, and this web class is specific to MLM, and it has two goals. Goal number one is that it's going to teach you how to generate a lead online, and then goal number two is going to teach you how to take that lead and turn that lead into a customer. There's going to be a link somewhere on this page. You can go ahead and use that link and sign up for the free web class. The other thing that I'm doing is that if you're not in network marketing and network marketing is not your thing, however, you have a business and you need a marketing coach, I can go ahead and be your marketing coach, right? So if I become your marketing coach, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put together a marketing plan, and then putting together that marketing plan, I'm going to follow this specific roadmap to make sure that your marketing is airtight. So I can be your marketing coach, or the other thing that I can do is I can go ahead and do the marketing for you. So essentially, there's going to be a separate link somewhere on this page. Via that link, you're going to go ahead and say to me, you know what, hey, I need marketing help, and I'm going to send you the details, and we're going to be able to kind of just connect that way. So I use a 3-step process to basically identify what marketing gaps exist inside of any business, and then we use this specific roadmap to put together a plan to make sure that from a marketing standpoint, everything is airtight. So hey, if you listen to this via my YouTube channel, if you're watching this via my YouTube channel, I should say, go ahead and subscribe. If you listen to this via my podcast, please go ahead and subscribe as well. That is my time. Thanks for listening. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.